So anyway, today we talked about giving you guys a little talk about this gastric bypass that I had. Um, as you all know, I had gastric bypass January 22nd of 2024. And we are now in the month of August. So February, March, April, May, June, July. It's been 6 months. I did my 6 months checkup last month. This month on the 22nd, be 7 months post-op. And what I have to say is when your eating habits come back, they come back. You can eat more and more. And I've done the reset. When I do the reset, I do notice I eat less. What I mean by reset is when you go back to the basics. You go back to smoothies, soft foods, liquids, and things like that. I was able to do that for, I think, 3 days straight. After that, it was over again. But I try and maintain and watch what I eat, because I have noticed that my eating can get out of hand. When I'm saying it gets out of hand is my food choices. It's not that I can eat a whole lot in a setting. That's not what I'm saying. I can eat more than what I use, more than what I started off eating after gastric bypass, but nowhere near as much as I ate it before gastric bypass. But the problem is, once again, food choices. When you start having them cravings, like they said, when you eat carbs, carb causes cravings. We all love our carbs. Yes, we do. I try and avoid carbs, but then, honey, when the carb craving take on, it takes on. And when I tell you, I go down this rabbit hole where I will want something to eat throughout the night. Prior to gastric bypass, I never crave food at night. Now, if I'm up late, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to get up and grab me a bite to eat. So that's where the food choices come in. I used to could do fasting without a problem. Fasting was a breeze for me, because if I stopped eating at 5 o'clock, I wouldn't eat again the next day until probably 11, 12, 1 o'clock. Now, because I'm eating so little, I find I get hungry more often. If you understand what I'm saying. I'm eating less, but I'm eating more often than I did when I was eating a lot before the gastric bypass. So I really, really have to watch it. Lean meats is the best way to go, like they tell you. And if you're on this program, I believe just about every dietitian, your RDs, and doctor is going to tell you to do the lean meats, because it's going to save you on calories. What I notice it's still hard to get the protein in when I'm just eating. So I make sure I have protein shakes. Like this morning, this is what I had for my breakfast, my Premier. I like the Premier chocolate. I really do. That's something I can do. So that gives me 30 grams of protein off the bat. That's what I love about the Premier protein. Then that'll allow me to eat my salads or my string beans, and my carrots and things like that, because I love vegetables. I love roasted vegetables more than anything. I love my string beans, I love greens and cabbage and things like that. And I found that when I'm eating regular food, I'm eating, like I say, lean meats is supposed to be the way you go, but I like steaks too. So like if I have a steak, I may get 10 grams of protein or 12 grams of protein, depending on how much. I may get 20 grams of protein on that steak. But if I have breakfast and I say, okay, I want some turkey bacon or turkey sausage or eggs and cheese, that's only going to give me 12 grams of protein. So I would be coming up short. I would just be hitting 60 grams of protein or a little less than 60 grams of protein. And then, but I'm already at my calorie, which is 1,000 calories. My doctor said I can do 1,200 calories, no problem. He said, you can do up to 1,200 calories. Going 200 calories over is not a problem. Sometimes I go 1,400 calories over, depending on what I'm eating. That's why I say it can really go over my calorie count, depending on my food choices. So I'm trying to stop eating the carbs, because the carbs do make me crave sweets. And when I get to craving them sweets, baby, I want them. So I went out and I bought some sugar-free Breyers ice cream. I got some carb balance Breyers ice cream. I didn't like the sugar-free ice cream, but I did like the carb balance ice cream. And I had bought me some sugar-free cookies because I wanted cookies. Well, I've gone through the cookies. I won't be buying those anymore. Because with the cookies and the ice cream together, I was going over my calories. I would like have eat four. I ain't gonna lie, I would eat 4 of those cookies and a serving of ice cream, like 1/4 cup of ice cream, up to a 1/2 cup of ice cream with it. You say, you may be saying, oh, well, that's a lot. It's not, because the ice cream is melty, so it's like drinking when you eating the ice cream. So the 4 cookies is like just regular eating. So I found that that's not going to work for me. So I bought them protein, Larry, I think, protein cookies. I showed you guys those in a prior video. If you guys didn't see them, I can't remember which vlog it was in, but let me know in the comments and I'll take a picture and I'll upload the picture in my comment section so you can see the protein cookies that I'm talking about. They're in the freezer. I forgot I had them when I went and bought the sugar-free cookies. The protein cookies, yeah, they high in calories. If you eat the whole cookie, it's 400 calories. That's another thing you have to look at. It's 16 grams of protein, but it's 400 calories for the whole cookie. If I eat half the cookie, which is what I would normally do, I would break it in half. That's still 200 calories. Mind you, you only supposed to eat 1,000 to 1,200 calories a day, which is very low in calories. So to stay within my calorie bank without overdoing it, pretty much I can't have anything that's satisfying the sugar sides that I want. Let's put it like that. The sugar sides that I want when I want sweets. So with that being said, I'm not trying to deprive myself. I just have to limit when I eat my carb smart, because if I do eat ice cream, it will be Breyers Carb Smart. So far, I do like that. So if on the weekends, I may allow myself to have the Breyers Carb Smart ice cream. And then I have my high protein cookies. So that way I'll get my protein in as well as my sweet in, and then eat a non-carb meal like some shrimp. I'll have to eat, if the days that I eat that, and this is how you have to think. The days that I eat my Carb Smart ice cream or my high protein cookie, that day my meal plan should be very light in calories, because those are high in calories. That means that day I need to be eating my 6 or 7 shrimp, which is only probably 100 calories or 80 something calories. That means I need to be eating greens, a cup of greens, which is another 25 or 30, 40 calories. You see what I'm saying? You have to put these meals together where it's not high in calories. Or I can do a shrimp quesadilla, because the shrimp is low in calories, with 1 slice of cheese, which is 90 calories, a low carb tortilla, which is 20 calories, or 60 calories if I do the big tortilla. You see what I'm saying? So now you got 100 calories, really not even 100 calories for the shrimp, 60 calories, 160 calories with the shrimp and the tortilla shell, and then another 90 calories, another 60 calories, for if you use the large tortilla shell, low carb, which is 60, or you can do 2 small low carb tortillas, which is be a total of 40 carbs. So now you got this meal that's under 300 calories that you're eating for lunch. Or I can do a lettuce wrap like I did the other day. I was hungry yesterday, and it was lunchtime because I had my protein shake for breakfast, and then we were getting ready to leave and go out and do some errands for my business and personal errands. I went in the kitchen, took out me a low carb, not a lettuce wrap, a low carb tortilla, the one that was 60 calories because I used a bigger one. And I put some hard salami and uncured ham in there, 1 slice of cheese in there, and some a teaspoon of honey mustard so I can have flavor. I rolled it up, and that's what I had. That wound up being about 320 something calories, I think, but it was filling. It was filling for that meal. And then when I got home, Paulette had cooked Sunday a roast beef. Now, where the mess up was, we had some instant mashed potatoes, so I had a half a cup of instant mashed potatoes in the bowl with the roast beef that she cooked in the pot. And it made its own gravy and juices with the way she made it. She didn't add no gravy. She didn't add no flour. She let it cook down in its own natural juices. And that was what I used for my gravy on my mashed potatoes. And it was so tender and good. So that's what I cooked. And that was 340 calories for that meal alone. Once it was all said and done, it was about 380 calories. Yeah. So that's how it's going right now. The struggle is real. I did work out today, this morning. I'm trying to, like I said, I have to incorporate my workout daily. Look like I'm gonna have to work out first before I even go down in my eBay room and start working. Because if I don't work out before I start working in my eBay room or on my reselling business, I won't work out. You know, you guys, I've been hollering about working out because my doctor said I need to work out. And I know for a fact, because I'm losing at least 2 pounds every 2 weeks, or every week I lose a pound or 2 pounds, without exercising, if I exercise, just imagine how much weight I would be losing. Instead of being 2 pounds or 1 pound a week, I would be losing 6 to 7 pounds a week. I'm doing it to myself by not working out. I have to get in the mind frame of working out at least 5 days a week, like my doctor said, at least. And I'm in the house. Guys, I'm in the house. I can work out in the house. You got YouTube with workout videos. I just did it this morning. A 20-minute workout. That's all I need to do is 20 minutes a day. But in my mind, that's so hard. And it was hard. You guys are going to see. But if I do it every day, just knock it out, it'll help get this weight off a lot quicker. I have been watching a couple of guys and girls and ladies on YouTube that I follow. Their channels is not about workout, but they had gastric bypass. They just happened to mention about their gastric bypass. And one guy, he was as big as me. He weighed over 420 pounds. He's small. He's a chef. Do you hear me? He is a chef. He do food vlogs. He goes to restaurants and he tastes all these different foods, and he's still small, 6 years out. The other one I follow, Corey, he is the cake king. He He has a following. He makes cakes. He has a bartending business. Very thin. He is very thin. But guess what he says? You gotta put in the work. This man works out 6 days a week. He's married. Him and his husband been married. He's a newlywed or whatever. I don't know. But anyway, he's married and he's running a successful business, working, and he works hard. But the first thing he does is work out in the morning, and then he goes into doing his business. And that's the way I have to do it. The first thing in the morning, I have to take care of me first, business second. God, me, then business. That's the way I have to do it every day. God, me, then business. And then family. You know? And that's how I'm going to start living my life. I just said it right there in a nutshell. Well, this video is getting kind of long, you guys. I hope you enjoyed the vlog today. With that being said, I'm going to go for now. If this is your first time following me, hi, welcome to Velita's World. This channel is all about life after retirement. And that includes my gastric bypass I had in January. If this is your first time following me, I am a retired specialist from Social Security Administration. I've worn several hats in that job. So I am happily retired since May 31st of 2022. And welcome aboard to Velita's World family. Please hit that subscribe button if this is your first time visiting me. Hit the thumbs up button and hit the bell button so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. Also, I want to thank all my returning visitors, my returning family member. Oh my God, you guys don't know how much you encourage me to keep going when I get ready to fall off. You guys really keep me motivated and going. All right. And I just want you all to know that I love you all. Thank you very much. Thank you for your comments and your support and being on this journey with me. I appreciate every single one of you. And guys, as always, remember, peace, love, and happiness is the only way to live. Bye for now. See you in the welcome back to Velita's World. Well, I'm on my way to drop off packages. Today is Tuesday, and I only had 3 sales between yesterday and today so far. It is now about 1 o'clock, and we're gonna also go over to Buggy Busters because our 5-in-1 hand mixer we purchased, it's not working. It won't turn on. So I think, how much did we pay for that bag? $20. That had nothing to do with me because I wouldn't have bought it. But anyway, we're gonna take that back. They said you got 7 days to return items, so hopefully we'll get our money back for that, and then I'll just purchase what we need off of Amazon, or while we're at Walmart, I can pick it up at Walmart. Also, one of my subscribers asked me if I would do a drive down Douglasville Boulevard because they're moving to Douglasville. So I told him I would. I'm not going to do that today because we have some running around to do, and I got to get back home and finish listing some items for sale and start working on making this soap. And what else are we going to make? Oh, candles. And candles, so we'll have our own personal items to put in my TikTok shop and in my eBay store. Other than just selling other people items that they've made, make something of our own that we own and created. So that is what it's looking like today. That's what we're gonna do, and I'm gonna hit you guys back up in a minute. Talk to you later.